Someone's morning begins. The phone in the next apartment is ringing. The man upstairs in the shower is singing loudly. Someone's morning begins. The shadows on his window are thinning. The picture on his dresser is grinning proudly. Morning again. The sun is probably shining. Someone is probably finding his way. Morning again. Somebody else's day. Someone's morning begins. The sound of his razor is humming and whirring. Under the blanket somebody is stirring and talking. Someone's morning begins. I think I can hear him ordering dinner. His steps in the hall are the steps of a winner stalking. Morning again. The sun is probably shining. Someone is probably finding his way. Morning again. Somebody else's day. Somebody else is going for glory. Someone else is going far. I'm drinking my instant coffee and wondering where you are. Someone's morning begins, and down on the pavement the traffic is roaring. I make more coffee and catch myself pouring one for you. Someone's morning begins. My radio gives me advice with my dishes. I'm tripping myself on the things that I wish I had done for you. Morning again. The sun is probably shining. Someone is probably finding his way. Morning again. Somebody else's day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I don't suppose I have to tell you, it's nice to be back in England. I didn't come over here on the vehicle I'm about to describe in what has to be called a violent protest song, although it's much more devious than the ones I used to write. Cleverly disguised as a simple tragic ballad. It's called I Lost My Heart on a 747. I lost my heart on a 747, halfway to heaven, passing over Des Moines. Her looks were smart. I met her in the aisle. She gave me her smile. I knew our futures we'd join. There in the middle of a spicy movie starring Natalie Wood, we made our vows together, cutting our steaks as best we could. My love removed her earphones and told me in her dear tones she had to powder her nose. She pushed and shoved through a dozen stewardesses, handing out their addresses and straightening their hose. Time flew, I knew something had gone wrong. Where was my love? She'd been gone too long. I searched, but I couldn't find Diana. When we landed in Havana, not a trace could I see. I asked around, interest couldn't have been keener, and everyone had seen her, and she was looking for me. Knocking madly on the powder room doors. Tears were in my eyes. Accepting 3 or 4 masculine roars, I heard no answering cry. I searched, and I must have looked for hours, till Kennedy Tower gave permission to land. Farewell to the future we planned. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la 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 la. Fighting madly in the baggage claim, just like World War II. I thought I heard her call my name, but I lost my love and my baggage too. She's gone. Now we'll never fly united, a promise unrequited, no future to join. Our love is on a 747, halfway to heaven, passing over Des Moines. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That song, of course, dedicated to BOAC. Here's a song for the planet which needs all the songs it can get these days. Whose garden was this? It must have been lovely. Did it have flowers? I've seen pictures of flowers, and I'd love to have smelled one. Whose river was this? You say it ran freely. Blue was its color. I've seen blue in some pictures, and you tell me you've been there. Tell me again, I need to know. The forest had trees, the meadows were green, the oceans were blue, and birds really flew. Can you swear that was true? Whose gray sky was this? Or was it a blue one? Nights there were breezes, I've heard records of breezes, and you tell me you felt one. Tell me again, I need to know. The forest had trees, the meadows were green, the oceans were blue, and birds really flew. Can you swear that was true? Whose garden was this? It must have been lovely. Did it have flowers? I've seen pictures of flowers, and I'd love to have smelled one. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I read a couple of books about 6 years ago. I do that now and then. And they knocked me out and made this next song inevitable. One of them was a non-fiction book by Jessica Mitford called The American Way of Death, all about the funeral business in America. And the other was by Evelyn Waugh, and it was called The Loved One, all about a particularly obnoxious cemetery in America, really the industry leader in bad taste. And the book was made into an unsatisfactory Hollywood film starring, I now learn, too late to see it, Liberace, so I must see it next time around, having missed it. Nevertheless, as good as these books were, and they were excellent books, the one thing that neither Miss Mitford nor Mr. Waugh did was write a song, you see. Nature abhors a vacuum, we know that, so into the breach, dear friends. Oh, lay me down in forest lawn in a silver casket, put golden flowers over my head in a silver basket. Let the drum and bugle corps blow taps while cannons roar. Let 16 liveried employees pass out souvenirs from the funeral store. I want to go simply when I go, and they'll give me a simple funeral there, I know, with a casket lined in fleece and fireworks spelling out a rest in peace. So take me when I'm gone to Forest Lawn. Oh, lay me down in Forest Lawn, they understand there, and they have a heavenly choir and a military band there. Just put me in their care, and I'll find my comfort there, with 16 planes in the last salute, dropping across in the parachute. I want to go simply when I go, and they'll give me a simple funeral there, I know, with 100 strolling strings and topless dancers and golden wings. Oh, take me when I'm gone to Forest Lawn. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Kindly leave a contribution in the pail. Be as simple and as trusting as a childhood, and we'll sell you the church in the dale. To find a simple resting place is my desire. To lay me down with a smiling face comes a little bit higher. My likeness done in brass will stand in plastic grass, and Waits and Hidden Springs will tip its hat to the mourners filing past. I want to go simply when I go, and they'll give me a simple funeral there, I know. I'll sleep beneath the sand with piped-in tapes of Billy Graham. Oh, take me when I'm gone to Forest Lawn. Rock of Ages, cleft for me, for a slightly higher fee. Oh, take me when I'm gone to Forest Lawn. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. What's your hurry? Just watch this. This is one you mustn't miss. Annie's going to sing her song called Take Me Back Again. A drink for me, a drink for you. You're going to need a drink or two. Annie's going to sing her song called Take Me Back Again. You never heard it sung before. I hear it twice a month or more, complete with tears and sheepish grins. It only lacks the violins. The tune goes flat from time to time. The lyric sometimes fails to rhyme. But Annie's going to sing her song called Take Me Back Again. La 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 la. Annie is going to sing her song called Take Me Back Again. It sometimes lasts the whole night long, depends on how long she's been gone. I sit and look at her hard as nails. She knows that damn thing never fails. Take the bottle, fill your cup. Don't miss the part where I fold up. Annie's going to sing her song called Take Me Back Again. La 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 la. Annie's going to sing her song called Take Me Back Again. It isn't Annie's only tune. The other I'll be hearing soon. Next week, tomorrow, or today. She sings it when she goes away. Take the bottle, fill your cup. I'll miss the part where I fold up. Annie's going to sing her song called Take Me Back Again. Come on, Annie, sing your song called Take Me Back Again. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to do a couple songs now in blinding speed. A bonus pack, 2 songs at once. One is for my daughter Jennifer, and the other is for my wife. Jennifer slept in her little bed, with dreams of a rabbit in her little head. Jennifer's rabbit, brown and white, left the house and ran away one night, along with the turtle and the kangaroo and 17 monkeys from the city zoo, and Jennifer too. They ran through the forest and they all held hands. They came to the ocean with the cookie crumb sands. They called it the sea of the very best dreams, and they all built the castle of the best moonbeams and Milky Way streams. And there on the sands where the starfish play, the ship sailed in from the Moonbeam Bay. They all went sailing on the starlight sea, where they all had cookies with oolong tea, and Jenny had 3. They danced on the decks of the red sail brig. The monkeys and the sailors did a whirling jig. Turtle played the fiddle and the rabbit played kazoo, and they bowed to each other as polite folks do, and Jenny bowed too. Then my said the turtle, as the clock struck 3, the hour is growing very late for me. Not at all, said the rabbit, and I'll tell you why. We still haven't counted every star in the sky. Said Jenny, let's try. So they counted on the ship and they counted on the shore. They counted through the forest to the bedroom door. They counted in bed till they could count no more. Then they all fell asleep and the final score was 1,000,004,000,000. Yes, the rabbit and the turtle and the kangaroo, and Jenny fell asleep as sleepy folks do, just like you. Ever again the morning creeps across your shoulder. Through the frosted window pane the sun grows bolder. Your hair flows down your pillow, you're still sleeping. I think I'll wake you now and hold you, tell you again the things I told you. Behold, I give you the morning, I give you the day. Through the waving curtain wall, the sun is streaming. Far behind your flickering eyelids, you're still dreaming. And you're dreaming of the good times, and you're smiling. I think I'll wake you now and hold you, tell you again the things I told you. Behold, I give you the morning, I give you the day. Close beneath our windowsill, the earth is humming. Like an eager Christmas child, the day is coming. Listen to the morning song it's singing. I think I'll wake you now and hold you, tell you again the things I told you. Behold, I give you the morning, I give you the day. like an antique ballroom fan, your eyelids flutter. Sunlight streams across your eyes through open shutter. Now I think you're ready for the journey. I think I'll wake you now and hold you, tell you again the things I told you. Behold, I give you the morning, I give you the day. Behold, I give you the morning, I give you the day. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Hot dog, I'm not going to leave. This is a song about some astounding agricultural discoveries that the American troops have made in Vietnam. They have found a medicinal herb of proven restorative values there, growing in an abundance to boggle the Western mind altogether. Great waving forests and jungles of nothing but pot. Which comes as no surprise to the Vietnamese, you understand that. They've been merrily blowing grass for centuries over there, no big deal. But what happened in the modern era was the first GI got off the plane, was there 5 minutes, scored, and began a chain of events leading up to the present weird situation where we have on the one hand the Viet Cong stoned in the jungle, caught in the middle we had the villagers swacked in self-defense, and on the other hand the GIs out of their gourds up to and including the general staff, which explains a lot when you think of it. Well, when I heard this distressing story, naturally I quickly had to write a song maintaining my traditional posture of neutrality. Now, when I landed in Vietnam, I hardly got to see Saigon. They shaped us up and called the roll, and off we went on a long patrol, swapping lies, swatting flies, firing the odd shot here and there. The captain called a halt that night, and we had chow by the pale moonlight, a lovely dinner they planned for us with a taste like a seat on a crosstown bus. Some of the veterans left theirs laying in the cans for the Viet Cong to find, deadlier than a landmine. Naturally, somebody told a joke, and a couple of the fellas began to smoke. I took a whiff as the cloud rolled by, and my nose went up like an infield fly. The captain, this blonde fella from Yale, he looked at me and said, "What's the matter with you, baby?" Well, I may be crazy, but I think not. I'd swear to God that I don't smell pot. But who'd hell have pot in Vietnam? He said, "What do you think you've been sitting on?" These funny little plants. Thousands of them. Good God Almighty. Pastures of plenty. So we all lit up, and by, the whole platoon was flying high. With a beautiful smile on the captain's face, he smelled like midnight on St. Mark's Place. Cleaning his weapon, chanting something about Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. The moment came, as it comes to all, when I had to answer nature's call. I was stumbling around in a beautiful haze when I met a little cat in black PJs, rifle, ammo belt, Dunlop sandals. Looked up at me and said, "What's the matter with you, baby?" He said, "We're camping down the pass and smelled you people blowing grass. And since by the smell you're smoking trash, it brought you a taste of a special stash. Straight from Uncle Ho's Victory Garden. We call it Hanoi Gold." So his squad and my squad settled down, passed some lovely stuff around. All too soon it was time to go. The captain got on the radio, said, "Hello, headquarters." "Hello, headquarters. We have met the enemy, and he has been smashed." Thank you. you. Get up, Jimmy Newman, the morning is come. The engines are rumbling, the coffee's all brewed. Get up, Jimmy Newman, there's work to be done. And why do you lie there still sleeping? There's a waiting line forming to use the latrine, and the sun is just opening the sky. The breakfast they're serving just has to be seen, and you've only to open your eyes. Head up, Jimmy Newman, my radio's on. The news is all bad, but it's good for a laugh. The tent flap is loose and the peg must be gone. And why do you lie there still sleeping? The night nurse is gone and the sexy one's here, and she tells us such beautiful lies. Her uniform's tight and her marvelous rear, and you've only to open your eyes. Head up, Jimmy Newman, you're missing the fun. They're loading the planes, Jimmy, it's time to go home. It's over for us, there's no more to be done. And why do you lie there still sleeping? It's stateside for us, Jim, the folks may not know. Well, let it be such a surprise. They're loading us next, Jim, we're ready to go. And you've only to open your eyes. Head up, Jimmy Newman, they won't take my word. I said you sleep hard, but they're shaking their heads. Head up, Jimmy Newman, and show them you heard. Jimmy, just show them you're sleeping. A joke is a joke, but there's nothing to gain. Jim, I'd slap you, but I'm too weak to rise. Head up, damn it, Jimmy, you're missing the plane, and you've only to open your eyes. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, help me sing it now. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know, that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reasons aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will it be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know, that was the last thing on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you, Each song in my breast dies a born in. Without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know, that was the last thing on my mind. That was the last thing on my mind. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very happy to be listening. Thank you. Thank you.